Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive Knowledge. Today we are diving into a super important topic, financial management. Cost of capital, don't worry if it sounds fancy, it's just a way to figure out how much it costs of a company to borrow or raise money to fund cool projects like building new factory or launching an app. So think of it like the price tag or using someone else's money. By the end of this, you'll understand what it is, why it's matter, and how to calculate it. So let's get started. So all right, imagine you are starting a lemonade stand and you need 100 rupees to buy lemons and sugar. You borrow 50 rupees from your parents at 5% interest rate and get 50 from your saving. But you expect to make at least 10% profit on that saving. The cost of capital is the total cost you pay to use that 100, mixing the interest you owe your parents and the return you expect from your own money. In business, company use money from loans investor on their own fund to grow. So the cost of capital in the minimum return they need to make on project to keep everyone happy, lenders, shareholder and themselves. It's like a hurdle rate. If a project earns more than this cost, it's win. If it's not, then it's no go. So now let's unpack the main part of cost of capital. Companies get money from three main sources. First one is debt. This is like borrowing from a bank. You pay interest, say 8% a year. But here is cook trick. Interest is a tax deductible. So if the tax rate is 25%, the real cost called after tax cost of debt is lower like 6%. Example. If a company borrow 100 rupees at 8% return and pay 25% tax, they save 2 rupees on tax. So the real cost is 6 per 100. Okay. Second one is equity. So this is money from shareholder who own a piece of the company. They expect a return like 12% because they are taking bigger risk and than lenders. So no tax breaks here. Though example, if shareholder give 200 and expect 12%, the company need to earn 24 to keep them happy. Third is preference share. Think of this as a middle ground. They are like shareholder but get fixed dividend. Say 10%, no tax deduction either. Example 50 rupees in preference share with 10% dividend cost of 5 rupees annually.